What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm back in my bus. Actually just got parked here, so I'm gonna go ahead and secure my bus. Neutral, foot off the brake, parking brake on, set fast idle, and since it's dark, we'll turn off the lights. So kind of sort of stealth mode, but as you can see, the daytime running lights are always on when the bus is running for whatever reason, because our older Freightliner M2s that we have, this is an S2C, the daytime running lights deactivate when you pull the parking brake, but not in this bus. So can't go full stealth, but I can at least be stealthy enough that I won't blind people if I turn my lights off at night when I'm parked. But yep, as I've discussed many times before, all other times my bus is running, and my dashboard is dirty. I just realized that. Can barely see the odometer. Alright, I just paused the camera to clean the dashboard. It's much better now. That film or whatever was on there was driving me crazy. That must have happened when someone was driving my bus after it had just been fixed from having a check engine light on last week. This is not the first time I've driven it since it's been fixed, but basically what happened is, I've already discussed it last week, but this bus needed a new EGR differential pressure sensor, and that was because it was so dirty with water and soot from it being so cold outside that it killed the sensor. And for whatever reason, that drove up the emissions as well, because I just had this thing fast idling, and then all of a sudden, check engine light comes on. I'm not able to do a regen with my scan tool, and it doesn't get above 125 degrees when it's idling, even in fast idle if it's 0 degrees or below. So needless to say, it was pretty cold that day, and had a little trouble staying warm as well. Like, the warmest I could get it was like 66 degrees according to this, but yep, thank God that's over. That was the coldest day of the year. So it did a number on this bus, but at least it's fixed now. So the technicians changed the differential pressure sensor, ran a full forced regen to make sure there were no other problems, make sure that DPF was super clean, not getting dirty, because obviously if a condition exists that inhibits the ability to do a regen, and it can't do a regen, and then the DPF light, when it comes on, you're in trouble because you can't do a regen. But anyway, you know, other than the battery troubles last month and the check engine light coming on this month, this bus has been super reliable. It's way more reliable than our 2020s, and you know, honestly, if the only problem with it was a defective differential pressure sensor, I'll take it, because that's covered under warranty. Because this has just over 49,000 miles. Rolled over that just yesterday. I'm in Bloomington, Illinois right now on a business trip. It ends tomorrow. It started yesterday. Right now I'm just waiting on my group to finish dinner. And it looks like that bus there, the driver of it, is also doing the same. I believe that is a Van Hool CX45 from the looks of it. As far as other things go, I talked with the owner of my company last week over the phone, and he's got some plans for our new buses that are coming in the spring. We're getting 2 Freightliner M2 Pluses on the Supercoach XL body. So we're getting 2 Supercoach XLs 2026. One of them is going to replace Old Reliable, the first bus I ever drove with this company. That bus is a 2017 and it has over 200,000 miles, so it's time for it to go. We have another bus, which is a pile of shit. It's 2016 with over 225,000 original miles. And that bus needs to go because it's a pile of shit, like I just said. So many problems, and it's hydraulic brakes, it's not air brakes. Like, that bus, I hate whenever I'm in it. And it's, what I like to call it is the bus that never left hell. But, realistically speaking, it's a pile of shit. But enough about that. I don't know what the second XL Super Coach is going to replace. Maybe it's going to be a spare bus, because I know they're going to supplement our MCI J4500s. But yeah, the reason why he's getting a couple of those is so that, you know, we still have high capacity conventionals, but also for better fuel efficiency, because, you know, Cummins L9 versus the Cummins X12 and the J4500. It's not to say we're not going to get any more J4500s, because there was a company that I tried to apply to in 2023, but they ghosted me, Infinity Transportation. They phased out their J4500s altogether in favor of the Super Coach XLs. But I don't think we're going to go that route. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat or something. But anyway, one suggestion I made is that we get J4500s with wheelchair lifts. That way, in case we have handicapped passengers, we can accommodate them easily without having to, you know, help them up the stairs and into the bus. Just use the wheelchair lift instead. So, if we get more J4500s, I might make videos with those. The reason why I haven't made too many videos with our J4500s, other than doing regens and whatnot, is because I haven't gotten to drive one yet, other than reparking them on the lot when people don't do such a good job parking. But I will get trained on them probably in the spring. I can't say for certain whether that's going to happen, because obviously if we're super busy, that's just going to delay it further, and I completely understand that. And I am happy with this bus. It's just eventually I got to move up to bigger and better things. But yeah, we're getting 2 Super Coach XLs, and I was actually going to recommend that we get that bus, but I didn't have to, because the owner was basically reading my mind. So yeah, it's interesting when telepathy like that comes into play. But I don't know exactly. Hold on, excuse me. What I was gonna say is, I think the bus that never left hell is going to be replaced with a GM40 like this. But I'm gonna make sure that that one gets spec'd with a park position for a double security. Now, believe it or not, I actually got to sit in the driver's seat of a Super Coach XL. It was a 2025 model year on the M2 Plus, and it was pretty nice inside. It smelled like a brand new Mercedes, and that makes sense since Freightliner is owned by Mercedes. And I gotta say, I'm impressed, and I told the owner of my company that he's gonna like them, because I managed to find one parked in the same hotel parking lot I'm staying in, and I caught the driver, so he gave me a short tour of his bus, let me sit in the driver's seat, push the parking brake, put it in drive, put it back in neutral, pull the parking brake, and it's an electronic shifter on the column, so it is something to get used to. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's actually not that bad. I just wish that it were a push button shifter, kind of like you would see in coach buses. But you know, electronic shift control is cool. That way, you know, in case certain conditions are met, it automatically goes into neutral in case you forget. No possibility of that with a fully mechanical system. Although, I think this is pretty much electronically controlled. It's just a, you know, mechanical shift linkage, but electronically controlled transmission, so it'll only go into gear if certain conditions are met. Like, if I were to put this in drive right now, it's not going to go in because my foot's not on the brake and it's in fast idle. So even if I were to push my parking brake, if I don't have my foot on the brake, you see it's still in neutral because the range inhibit light's on, so it's not in gear right now. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to our new buses. I don't think there has been a proper video of the inside of a Supercoach XL. So if I'm one of the first bus drivers on YouTube to video that, that would be cool. And I don't know why I didn't think to when I was touring that other driver's bus, but you know, I didn't have my phone with me. I left it in this bus to, you know, just have a quick look at the new bus. So if I think of it next time, I will try to remember to make a video. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know we're getting at least one GM40 to replace that pile of shit bus that I was talking about earlier, the bus that never left hell. I'm hoping we get two though, because we do kind of need spare buses. And they, I don't know if we have the space for them, but we definitely need them, because when times get rough and buses break down, if we don't have enough buses, we can't satisfy our demands, and that's not good business. So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out. Stay tuned for the next one.